Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight, we wrap up Wild Card Weekend. It's the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dollar line.
Let's go now. Press all 80.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Second and 12.
60 Vices. 60 Vices. Cougar 19. Nothing. Warriors 70. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Forced out left. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check that.
Handoff, running left is Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 18. Pioneer. 60. 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler.
On 3rd down, Milroe. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's to the rookie, the 5th-rounder, Torrey Horton. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
70 red. Go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Check, 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 check. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
19, Cougar 19.
Again, it's Milroe. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
He'll try and throw for it with Milroe. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Viking 18. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 50, Panther 11, Panther 70 Ranger, Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw again is Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Ready, set.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Panthers, Viking 18. Ready?
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, Njigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
16-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. One quarter complete here in this Monday finale on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
What?
Goff gives it to Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
180. 4 down. 2 for 1.
Throwing here is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Third and 5.
Value 3. Hey, 180. Super. Tiger.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, right side, he's got it. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down, Lions.
the gun. It's Goff. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little...
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Lightning 18. Warriors 70. 65. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing is Milroe. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Now Milroe. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You could chalk that one up as a win defensively.
It's 3rd and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Good Panther up. Buffalo 18.
Milroe. He's got a man. That's Horton. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
Milroe going to throw it again. Pass right side. That is hauled in by Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
60, 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To the air, it's Milroe. Smith-Njigba has it on that out route. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape. That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on third down.
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. That is hot. He finds Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Quick, Lion! Quick! 60 Vikings!
Milroe will look to run himself. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Dragon 6, go! Viking 18! 60 Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
On second down, Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now, the extra point. Contact up front. And they get one of the defenders to jump. So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the one. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
To the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Williams in motion. They motion a receiver right.
Super! 2 up! 12! Hell, you won!
A second down throw for Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll run again. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On 4th down, Mike Macdonald will turn to the field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On play action. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
On second down, Goff. Down the field, he's got Seatland. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
On first down, it's Goff. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
17.
Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Detroit Lions, first down.
DC.
First and
We're
goal
good. We're
at
good.
the 8-yard line.
What's up?
Now Goff. Oh, a man wide open. He's got it. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Catherine, Gravity Lions.
From the gun, it's Milrose. With the jig to left side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready?
Looking middle, and there is Horton. And he will go all the way. Curry, Horton, touchdown, Seattle. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Packer 60, Packer 60.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. He'll open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Williams in motion. On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Forced to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And that is incomplete. The tight end Sam reports the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This is taken at the 25. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no good.
Kenneth Walker down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Once again, it's Gibbs. He gets free. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Hold on. 76, tell him. 76. 70, 12. Hey, 5.
To throw is gone. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that's a 1st down. And it will be a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Viking, 18, trap 50, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 7 Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Cut. Black 20.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 5. Goff to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they need 5.
17.
Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good. For the Lions. First down. First and goal. Detroit.
Goff to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tiger. Ready?
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. To the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. The PAT up and good. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead.
Lions 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. Oh, the ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
The kick is good.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
First and 10 at their own 35.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Straight ahead is Walker. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and 2, now Milroe. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That is hot. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing here is gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hot. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards.
A 57-yard gain. First down, Detroit.
BC.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. Oh, big hole, left side. 25 yards, the pick up there. First down, Seattle.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Reload. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash.
Once again, it's Walker. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run with Walker. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Start. Panther 6.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard